Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you thrifting with me again around a few charity shops and an antique center. It's an area where I don't go often, but I've actually been there not long ago. But I went for a Facebook marketplace collection and I will show you just now what I collected. So I thought that once I'm in that area, I should check out the charity shops there as well. I'm sure everybody thinks the same. Do you? I filmed a little bit around the charity shops and a bit more around the antique center because there was so much stuff that I liked and that I wanted. So I will insert that footage now and I will meet you back here for the haul. Enjoy!
I've got. Thank you. Well, you want to help it status?
Yeah, I'll put it in the white stain. It's Emma.
Have you got one for you?
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Alright, yeah, no worries.
Free ticket. Florence, allowed that.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Now, look, give me your postcard.
Harry's.
Got you, look, thank you.
She's washing it off.
Oh God.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed being there that day. I will start with the things that I bought off Facebook Marketplace, and it's this pair of dogs. Another pair of fireplace dogs. Now that I already sold 2 pairs of them, I'm confident in paying more because I know that they are actually popular and people love them. These were listed for £40 and I messaged the seller and asked her if she would accept 30. She said 35 and we agreed on that. So I paid £35 on this pair. They are so beautiful and in such good condition. They have age-related crazing and a small superficial crack under the glaze, so I suspect that was a manufacturing fault. Other than that, they are in perfect condition and I think they will sell quickly. Now let me show you what I bought from the charity shops. First was a shop where I haven't been before and they had quite a few interesting things. I think the majority of today's haul is from that charity shop. First I bought this bud vase. It has the shape of a flower and it's made of green glass. It has some manufacturing imperfections but nothing too bad. If I'm not mistaken, it was made in the 1930s. I sold 2 of them before and I'm confident that sooner or later this one will sell too. Let's continue with the green glass. The second thing that I found was this beautiful vase. I think it's a vase with handle. I say that it's a vase because it doesn't have a spout. I especially loved the shape of the handle. I love how it looks. And of course the color too, because I love green. I couldn't find any information about it on Google, but my gut just told me to buy it. And I paid £3 for it, and I forgot to tell you that I paid £2.50 for the previous one. From the same shop, I bought this lovely brass teapot. I liked that it's a little bit flat and that it has a wooden handle. It has some etched details and some patina. It has 3 legs and I can't remember how much I paid for it, but everything that I bought from this shop was between £2 and £3. Next are these lovely ladies. They are made of some kind of resin. I haven't sold anything like this before, but I know that busts are more and more popular in decor, so I thought I would just try and experiment and learn. They were £3 each, so not too bad. They have some wear, but you can't really tell because of the colors that they use on them. They were made to look old anyway. They have felt on the bottom to protect the furniture. One of them has a little more wear than the other one, and I think I will list them separately. The next 2 things that I'm going to show you were right at the till. I saw them when I went to pay, so that's why you didn't see them in the previous footage. And one of them is this wonderful mirror. Look at it. Look at the stand. It's made of onyx. It has some brass. It has a bow at the top. Unfortunately, it has a chip. It is under the mirror. It's on the back of the mirror. You can't feel it with your fingers, but it's there, and yeah, it's quite obvious. But if you look at the overall piece, it's absolutely stunning. And I paid £3 for it and I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it, because this is the kind of things that I always want to find, and they are hard to find. And the other thing is another mirror. I loved the wooden frame with the flowers and the bird It looks hand painted and it's so colorful and fun and beautiful. And I think I paid for this one £2.25, something like that. After this shop, I went to a few more where I couldn't find anything worth buying. And just when I was about to give up, I found this vanity tray with candle holders, 2 bowls, and a little trinket dish. It's overall in good condition. I like the design and the light blue color. I paid £4 for the whole set, and I don't know if I should list it as a set or separately, like candle holders, tray, bowls, and so on. What would you do? And then from another charity shop, I bought this beautiful soap dish. Isn't it just so pretty? It has crazing, but I think it only adds to the charm. I love the cream color and the design, and I think it would add so much elegance to a bathroom. I paid £2.50 or £2.25, I'm not sure, I always forget the prices. Oh, I actually forgot that I went to one more charity shop where I bought this lovely teapot. I sold an identical one this year. It was so popular, it sold so quickly, and I had many people asking me about it after it sold. So I'm confident that it will sell. I paid £3 for it. I won't make a lot of profit on it, but I like having pretty pieces like this in my shop that people love. Now let me show you what I bought from the antique center. I didn't buy a lot, even though I loved a lot of the pieces there. But as you know, the prices are a lot higher than the charity shops and car boot sales where I usually buy my vintage things from. So I kept it safe and I only bought things that I previously sold, and I have that confidence that they will eventually sell and I won't lose my money. Let's start with this beautiful vase. Poor thing was outside in the rain. They have like 2 tables outside where everything is £2. This is like their clearance section. I'm not sure. Most of them are metal and ceramic pieces and they don't get damaged that easily. But there was also a mirror and it broke my heart to see it in the rain. So anyway, I paid £2 for it. It has a lot of crazing, so I don't think it's safe to pour the water straight in it. You either use it just as a decorative piece because it is beautiful. I think this shape is the most beautiful in a vase and the color is absolutely stunning as well. But if you want to use it for flowers, what I do with this kind of pieces, I put a drinking glass inside like as an insert, and I put the water in that glass and then the flowers, and you can't actually see that the flowers don't sit in the vase. Does that make sense? And I also found an almost identical one. I think it's just slightly taller, that one, at the last car boot sale that I went. What do you think of it? Am I the only one that thinks it's gorgeous? Because why was it in the clearance section anyway? How didn't anyone buy it before that? Another thing that I bought from this antique center is this beautiful embroidery, needlepoint, cross stitch. I don't know the difference, I'm sorry. I loved the birds and I love how it feels so simple but also so beautiful, and I love how the golden frame looks with the green mat. I paid £5 for it and I think it's such a good price for an antique shop. I think it will do well in my shop because I'm usually lucky with needlepoint. People just like them. I have 2 more things to show you. One of them is this brass duck. I paid £3.50, I think, for it, which is a very reasonable price for a brass animal. Even at charity shops, you would pay this for a brass animal. And I love how detailed it is with the feathers and everything. It's quite heavy too. And also brass animals sell well in my shop, and that's why I decided to buy it. And last but not least, I bought this beautiful Victorian footstool. Just look at this wooden frame. It's so beautiful. The fabric has a few stains, but I think that maybe they can be cleaned somehow. I won't try that because I'm not brave enough. I will list it just like this. I think it will be loved anyway because just look at it. I sold a very similar one for £120 just a few weeks ago, so I expect about the same for this one. I paid £25 for it. That was everything for today. Do you have any favorites? It's very hard for me to pick a favorite today because I love them all so much. But I will say this mirror is somewhere at the top. And of course, the pair of Staffordshire dogs. And yeah, I know that I probably pronounced that wrong, but I also know that you don't mind when I make mistakes. And I thank you for that, because I was so nervous when I first started on YouTube, thinking that people won't like hearing me because of my accent and because of my mistakes. And I'm so grateful that I was wrong, and you are such lovely and kind people. I'm so lucky to have you as my subscribers. As usually, I will try to list them all on my website by the time this video goes up. I will link my website and all the individual links in the description down below. And let me know if you prefer the videos where I go charity shopping or car boot sale shopping or antique shopping, because I watch this kind of content on YouTube too, and I have my own preferences, and I'm curious what you prefer. Make sure to check out my other videos if you like these kind of videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!